Carl Lombardi here with Ryse, about to talk to Tad Jarvis, and I'm not sure about Mira right now.
It's okay, because here's the thing. It's about time that Tad Jarvis starts showing what he can provide in this tag team. You know, it's been... I heard my name. Yeah, I'm just saying how I've been screwing up so often to the point where I want to prove myself to you.
I remember the costume, Tad.
Well, yeah, I remember that too. So what I want to do is I want to take lead tonight.
You want to take lead?
I want to take lead.
This is what it's about.
I know. Guess what?
These
and
aren't
this,
leaving.
They ain't leaving.
Right.
That's right. So let me prove it to you. All right?
You want to prove it?
I got it.
We'll see.
Okay, then. All right, back to you in the ring. Oh.
The Queen Bee of Ryse Wrestling. Quite frankly, Loveless runs the roost in the female division in Ryse Wrestling. Whether it be Zoe Sky, whether it be Kenzie James, Laura Loveless has found a way to be the top tier female in Ryse Wrestling, and it hasn't even been close.
I'll tell you what though, Ava's got her game face on. She looks ready. This is an opportunity. We've talked about it before. Ryse is the land of opportunity.
Yeah, the only thing that we really know about Ava Brooks is she is brand new out of the Stronghold Academy.
That's more than I knew. The only thing I knew about Ava Brooks is that her name was Ava Brooks.
That's why I'm a broadcast journalist, Ty Cross.
And I'm just the guy.
I didn't say that. You're Ty Cross, and I'm happy to have you here. But to say that Ava Brooks is an underdog is an understatement.
I have ever seen set foot in this ring.
Everyone home and she's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a wrestler. Whose child is this? Whose child?
This is awful demeaning.
Yeah, she doesn't have to embarrass Ava like this.
I mean, this is a dream come true opportunity.
I mean, I understand that, yes, it's long odds here for Ava Brooks, but...
Oh, they're looking at straight right.
They want to punch her in the throat.
Straight right shot to the throat of the jawline.
I told you that Laura Loveless has run the roost, and you're seeing the example and the reason why. She has a bona fide mean streak. Behind those beautiful eyes is a very vicious woman, make no mistake about it.
Laura now just roughhousing Ava Brooks, who's in there trying to grasp at a dream to train to become a professional wrestler to get to this point.
Oh man, did you hear the thud on the lumbar region, the spine of the back? And I think the referee Brad Mitchell may need to think about stopping this one before Ava Brooks gets hurt. Her career may be over before it gets started.
And that drop kick right to the middle rope sends that rope ricocheting back to the throat of Ava Brooks.
Well, Laura Loveless may be trying to end Ava's career here before it ever gets started.
Well, I've called her in the past. I've called her the dream killer. She's looking to kill another dream right now.
And the way that Laura is just absolutely overwhelming and dominating Brooks is getting a little uncomfortable to watch.
I don't think I've seen a single piece of offense mounted from Ava Brooks.
Right into the sternum, driving all the air out of Ava. And again, I'm going to implore our referee to think about stopping this one before Ava gets seriously hurt. And again, there's no need to humiliate Ava Brooks. I will never sell Laura Loveless short on her ability as an athlete. She has evolved tremendously over the course of her 7 or 8 year career. But I'm not sure what she's proving here. She's beating up a rookie. She's trying to hurt someone.
You don't have to sell her short on her ability. Whoa!
Oh, no water in the pool.
I was gonna say she sells herself short on personality. What is this?
Oh, no way!
Whoa! Whoa!
Laura Loveless looks like she's seen a ghost.
That kid got herself a 1, 2, 3.
That may be the biggest upset in Ryse history.
They don't even have music for her.
Ava Brooks is victorious.
The music on the chants of Ava. Ava.
And this is completely uncalled for. That's going to cost Laura some money. You cannot strike an official. Referee Brad Mitchell was just doing his job, and Laura Loveless has completely snapped. She has lost it. She's being physically restrained by security.
They have to drag her out of here, kicking and screaming.
LaRusso looks terrified. Referee Brad Mitchell, we have to check on him. He was just doing his job, and he's going to get blindsided like this. Laura Loveless could be looking at some fines and some suspensions. I would have to think so, right?
I'd have to think so too, Jim. I don't know
Cannot
where to
do
take
that
it from
to
here.
an official, and we're going to need some time to reset. We'll be back on the Thursday Throwdown after this.
Carl Marty here with Ryse Pro Wrestling. I am here with, good Lord, you pulled the upset off. Ava, man, how you feeling after this one?
You know, I'm feeling great. I want to thank, I know short notice, but I want to thank Laura for giving me the opportunity that she did. Was not expecting to get the win tonight, but I am very, very thankful for this opportunity.
Oh, Sammy.
Hey, what's up, girl?
What's up?
What's up?
Congratulations. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. You did so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey.
Thank you. But yeah, let's see what's next for Ava Brooks.
Okay, sounds like you have good support here too at
Yeah,
Ryse.
of course.
What's your thoughts of her victory?
I thought she did a good job out there, and you know, Laura does what she does basically out there. But overall, she did a very good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Excited to see what you guys do next, or you can do next. You know, sky's the limit for you guys. Hey, Carl Lombardi here with Ryse, about ready to interview Laura. Laura! Hey, Laura?
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Okay, I understand that, but we kind of...
You want me to say something?
Yeah, it would be nice if possible. If possible? Oh, no. Okay. All right. Hi.
What did you want to ask me?
Well, you had a match against Ava. It didn't go as planned.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your head at? Thoughts on the match? Anything? Hopefully positive?
Where's my head at? You're going to ask me where my head is at. Do you know what was just taken from me tonight? No. Do you know?
No.
Look into my eyes. Look into my face. I was robbed tonight. And every one of these little girls with big dreams come walking into my ring and taken from me? Taken from me? Do they have the right to take that from me? Do I have the right to be robbed? I was here before any of those girls were here. And they think they come in after the sacrifices I made. I paved the road for those girls, not the other way around. I am the one that made it possible for them to be here. And they don't show me any goddamn respect. You know what I had to do for this business? Do you? You want me to show you Do you want me to show you what I've had to sacrifice over the years to make it possible for little, bratty, insignificant girls like that? No, you don't.
Okay.
But I will show her. Miss Ava, you come into my ring, you think you're gonna do that to me? Oh no. Because now, I'm gonna chase your ass.
The Gambino family, a Pittsburgh wrestling dynasty with more than 20 years of history behind it. Marshall Gambino, multi-time tag team champion with Mickey Gambino, multiple title reigns over multiple promotions. Stevie LeBell taken under the wing of Marshall, has really hit a stride in his young career. MED, a notorious reputation herself. Let's not forget, Pittsburgh legend Paul Atlas also affiliated with the Gambino family. Bottom line is, the Gambino family are dangerous, and tonight they are coming for the championship gold in Ryse Wrestling. We have seen the ups and downs of Jace Mara and Tad Jarvis, but they have come through the storm. They better be on the same page here tonight.
And you want to mess around with and make a mistake. Marshall's got so much experience. We talked about it in prior contests. Experience can mean so much to a tag team.
Marshall Gambino broke into the business in 2004. He and Mickey Gambino ran the roost of tag team wrestling for several years in the early 2000s. And what a way for the Gambino family to mark some territory if they walk out of here with the tag team champions. The family are not exactly known for their sportsmanship, Ty Cross.
Well, and that's going to be part of the teaching that Stevie LeBell is going to undergo with Marshall Gambino. And you can see it's effective. It's working already. The upper hand is to the family right now.
And immediately, the champions are at a disadvantage, but the family collides.
Big stereo drop kicks. The tag champs looking to roll that momentum back in their direction. And we're seeing it here.
I have to wonder about that wild card at ringside. Will MED play a role in this matchup, because she's been known to get involved when the opportunity presents itself as well.
A lot of elements at play here in this tag team title contest.
Very smart wrestling from Marshall and Stevie here to slow the momentum down to the champions.
You get a 10 count, Jam. You're exploiting the 10 count. Like you said, extremely smart veteran wrestling here.
And I don't necessarily want to plant any seeds here, but conspicuous by his absence, if Paul Atlas is not out here at ringside, just where the hell is he? Because that's a very dangerous wild card as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Jim. So many elements at play. You see Tad Jarvis wisely almost got caught up in that corner.
Once again, Marshall dictating the pace of this contest. Continue, please. My apologies.
That's what I'm saying, just avoiding that corner, making sure not to turn his back entirely on Stevie LeBell. Smart tag team wrestling early on you're seeing here. You see that the team of Mara and Jarvis getting a little more seasoned every month with tag team wrestling. But when you want to talk about seasoning, you don't season a steak better than Marshall Gambino.
Put some seasoning on it, brother, because there's a lot of seasoning from Marshall Gambino.
You see right there the gut shot. Just smart veteran wrestling. Tad able to withstand that though and keep that headlock locked in tight.
It should be noted that the Gambino family have been competing together regularly, to whereas the champions in this case haven't been, because we know that Tad Jarvis was on the shelf for a few months with that injury.
Absolutely, and I've talked about it so many times on this channel. When it comes to tag team wrestling, there is no better asset than time spent in the ring together and chemistry. And that's how you develop it. You can strategize, you can talk, you can text, but if you're not spending time live in the ring, you're not gelling the way you want to.
And that begs the question, are the champions truly on the same page? If they're not going to walk out of here with those belts, that's for sure.
Look at Marshall stalking his opponent, taking his time. Giving a shot to Mara.
Oh, don't get me wrong, Marshall Gambino is a carnivore.
And Marshall also pacing himself well, able to stay in the ring longer, so he's keeping Stevie LeBell fresh. Because Marshall doesn't have to move, look, see the eye poke right there. Because Marshall isn't moving, isn't running, isn't hitting the ropes, he's applying his offense at his pace. He's able to stay in longer. You don't need those quick tags, fresh man in, fresh man out. It's a great strategy, keeping Stevie fresh. I love it. And you don't see it applied as often in tag team wrestling.
You know, Ty Cross, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, as Jarvis got bull rushed, Marshall Gambino has won tag titles in the IWC, the Renegade Wrestling Alliance, up and down the East Coast. One of the very few places that Marshall hasn't won gold is right here in Ryse Wrestling.
Absolutely. We've talked before about the influence Japan can have, and I do believe Marshall Gambino may have also spent time in Japan as well.
He and Mickey toured with Osaka Pros several years ago.
So you're talking again, you're talking about years and you're talking about miles, and Stevie learning so much under that tree, that Gambino family tree.
Just as we've seen before, Tag Team Wrestling 101, Tad Jarvis isolated in the Gambino family corner.
But this isn't just being isolated with anyone. This is being isolated with one of the premier tag team specialists. And there you see that managerial involvement. One of the best tag team specialists Pittsburgh's ever seen, honestly. Here we go, big running bull.
Misdirection.
And Marshall moving quick, looking good in the ring.
That's one thing we can say about Marshall Gambino. He has trimmed down considerably over the course of his career, and quite frankly, is still as sharp as ever.
And there's nothing more dangerous in wrestling than when a powerhouse gains speed.
No frills from the Gambino family.
And that's that disrespect in the family. It's so important to them too. Disrespect the opponent. Bring them down a peg when you're knocking them down the ladder.
It's not about ethics, it's about results. And like I said, one of the very few things that Marshall hasn't accomplished in his 20-year career is championship gold in Ryse Wrestling. And there's a reason that the Gambino family were given a tag title shot on their debut night, because their reputation precedes them. Their accomplishments tell you the story.
And we're seeing here, that might just happen, Jim. We might have new tag team champions here very soon if Tad Jarvis can't get himself out of harm's way.
And I'm going to ask you, Ty Cross, considering you were one half of the first Ryse tag team champions, how have you seen the Ryse tag team vision evolve over the years?
It's been incredible, the amount of talent and the amount of talented teams that have come through Ryse Wrestling that have held that gold. It's been just amazing as someone who really tried their hardest to kick off the tag team division, which I did try my hardest to do, to see the heights that it's hit with teams like the Rad Boys and Money Shot and the Runway really elevating the tag team division to heights that I didn't even foresee. And now you're seeing such decorated athletes like the Gambinos come in here and want to vie for the gold that I helped initiate and I helped elevate. It means the world to me, Jim.
As you say, tag team wrestling becoming one of the real cornerstones of this promotion in recent years. But if you want to turn Ryse Wrestling on its ear, the Gambino family could become a force in this promotion overnight. And again, I'm going to say it. How recovered is Tad Jarvis from that injury?
Absolutely. And the other scary thing about if the Gambinos, geez, big knee there, the Gambinos win the tag titles, they don't bleed the red and black of Ryse Wrestling the way the tag champs do. So is this company even going to be a priority for them? They travel. Like you said, the Gambino's been winning gold up and down the coast for 20 years now. Is Ryse Wrestling going to be the priority that it is for Tad Jarvis and Jace? Oh, wow,
man.
Stevie
there. Lowered the boom. And Jarvis better be checking his teeth. He doesn't even know where he is. He's in the wrong corner. I believe that the champions, forgive me for doubting them, but I believe the champions may be on borrowed time.
Like I said, is Ryse Wrestling gonna have champions represent us that don't even care about the company? They certainly don't the way the current champions do. These two are Stronghold graduates. These men bleed Ryse Wrestling. Marshall Gambino doesn't bleed this company. Stevie LeBell doesn't bleed Ryse. And that's what Tad uses and has used to motivate himself throughout his entire career. And the same with Jace is their love for this company. And you see that's what's getting Tad Jarvis back to his feet right now, even after the beating he suffered.
Oh, believe me, there's nothing more that Jace Merrill wants than to be a champion. And he's not going to go quietly. We've seen the fight from Jace Merrill, and we're seeing it right here. You can see how incensed he is because he values the importance of these championships.
And I feel like we're pushing 8, 9, 10 minutes territory of just Tad Jarvis being in the ring here. For someone coming off of an injury, you know, you're in a tag team, you try to strategize that you're not going to have to spend that much time in the ring, but you're just seeing Tad. Every second in that ring is that much more energy expended trying to get out of it.
And this could be the chance for the champions to turn the tide.
I think that caught Stevie right in the temple, and that temple shot can be a knockout. So if Stevie doesn't know where he is, this could end up breaking down and being 2-on-1.
This could be the one chance for the tide to turn. The one chance that the champions have to retain those belts.
Stevie is back in it. I was afraid maybe Stevie was done for.
I told you, Jace Mera is ultra motivated to keep those championships.
No, wait a second. Whoa!
What the hell is she doing? Is that a plastic bag?
That was an attempt to suffocate. Whoa!
And what the hell is going on? The referee needs to pay attention to what's going on in the ring.
Wait, she got hit by Stevie LeBell. Tad Jarvis got out of harm's way. I just caught it around the pillar.
Wait, who's legal, Ty? I believe Mara is the legal man.
I've lost total track of the chaos spear.
Yes, Jace Mara's the legal man, and he's going up top.
That leg drop connected to the heart.
And there's the 3 count. They fought tooth and nail, but Tad Jarvis and Jace Mara just defeated Tag Team Specialist to retain those championships. What a week it's been, Ty Cross. Surprises and action all over the place. But we're out of time. For Ty Cross, I'm Jim Amata. We'll see you next time on the Thursday Throwdown.